Hey everybody, David Alter here for Rink-Wide Toronto, presented by Bodog. Make a play, Canada's choice for free casino games, sports odds, and poker strategies. And today, yes, today, not tonight, the Toronto Maple Leafs will visit the Minnesota Wild here in St. Paul, Minnesota at Xcel Energy Center. This is a rare U.S. holiday afternoon game, which quite frankly, in the years past, the Leafs don't really have. When they have afternoon games, they're like kind of supper time. This is a 2 o'clock Eastern game, 1 o'clock local. And then right after this game, they will head to Pittsburgh for the second half of a pseudo back-to-back, because it is the next day, but it's like 30 hours after. So yeah, a lot of weird stuff in this game, but the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday will do that. And with the holiday season comes the need for some change, and the Maple Leafs have ordered that up. Calle Jarnkrok, who's been on the third line for much of the season, is going to move back up to the second line. And the justification for that, according to head coach Sheldon Keefe, is that they've found an uptick in his game, and they found that whenever he's playing with guys who can get him the puck, he can put it in. So they're going to try and have him on that second line alongside John Tavares and as well as Mitch Marner. And so that will create a bit of a different look there. Alex Kerfoot stays on that third line, but Wayne Simmonds will join him. Nick Robertson comes out after that one game he played the other night against the Devils. Wayne Simmonds goes in, and primarily that's because Ryan Reeves is now a member of the Minnesota Wild, and they've got Marcus Foligno as well. And so anytime the game calls for a little chippiness, you got to have some Wayne Simmonds in there. And so that's why they've put him in. And with guys like Jake Muzzin and some of the other aggressive defensemen out of the lineup, including Jordy Ben, who I'll get to in a minute, that creates more of a need for a bit of a tough sandpaper guy like Wayne Simmonds. So that's why he's going to go in, and Nick Robertson is going to come out. Jordy Ben. So he came out of the game against the Devils the other night with an upper body injury. It was in the second period. Tried to give it a go in the third period because the Leafs, as mentioned, are depleted on defense. After a couple of shifts, he just couldn't go anymore. He is out week to week with an upper body injury. He's on injured reserve, so he'll miss at least the minimum amount of days, which is 7 days. So that's at least 3 games, perhaps 4. But week to week is not a good prognosis. They still have to get some pictures done on said injury. And then after that, they'll know exactly how long Jordy Ben will be out. And that's to go in addition to Morgan Rielly, who's out for, it was 10 games, 24 days as of a few days ago. So still out until perhaps at least December 17th with a knee injury. TJ Brody is out for the remainder of this road trip and to be reassessed with an oblique injury. And Jake Muzzin is out indefinitely with a cervical spine issue and will be reassessed in late February. So that is a defense that requires a lot of Band-Aids, folks. So that's the story on the back end. Victor Mete will get back in because Jordy Mete, make that Jordy Ben, is out with that injury. And so Victor Mete's only played 5 games this season. You know, Connor Timmins was someone the Leafs acquired in a trade the other day, and the Maple Leafs are not going to throw him into the mix just yet. Acquired him from Arizona for forward prospect Curtis Douglas. This is a guy with a high pedigree, but they just don't want to throw him in just yet. So Mete gets the call, and Matt Murray will go back in goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Make sure you check out the post-game show with myself and Rob Wong immediately following the game. It is Rink-Wide Toronto, presented by Bodog, the place to go to make a play on free casino games and sports odds. Rink-Wide Toronto, pre-game, post-game, every game.